Late last year, we saw the release of Skyrim Creations, a new program in which mod authors could create paid content that would be hosted through the in-game mod menu. And despite a slower build-up and some definite missteps, we're finally starting to see a bit more of what I had hoped for from the program. Mod authors coming together to form their own teams in order to create DLC-sized experiences. Today, we're taking a look at the latest release, A Tale of Blood and Snow by DarthVitrial. This new vampire-focused creation aims to explore these dastardly undead and the different vampire clans throughout the lands. Clan Cronvangr and their rivals, the Quara clan, who find themselves at odds as the two try to assert themselves as the new power in Skyrim. Alternatively, the creation also gives you the chance to properly join the Vigilant of Stendarr, and instead take the fight to this newly emerging vampire threat. With over 3,000 lines of recorded dialogue, 10 new dungeons, and dozens of quests in total, this aims to truly be a DLC-sized experience. Similar to the official Dawnguard DLC, A Tale of Blood and Snow offers different quest paths, depending on which faction you join. But while Dawnguard featured 2 competing factions, this creation boasts a total of 3 instead: Clan Cronvangr, Clan Quara, and the Vigilant. A Tale of Blood and Snow is available now for both PC and Xbox systems, and comes in at a price of 1,000 credits, approximately $10 USD, putting it at the same price point as the recent Bard's College expansion creation. And as a quick aside, I had always remembered the official Dawnguard DLC being $10 at release, and in writing the script I learned that it was in fact $20 when it released back in 2012. Once purchased and installed, you can begin the creation by going to sleep. But you will need to be a vampire in order for the quest to trigger. This means being a full vampire, not simply having Sanguinaire Vampirus in your active effects. Should you need to quickly become a vampire in order to start, you can find a new NPC just to the west of Morthal, who will happily give you the bite that you need. Just don't be like me and forget that you still have lycanthropy when trying to get bitten. Alternatively, if you wish to go the Vigilant of Stendarr route, you can immediately speak with a new orc character at Stendarr's Beacon. But in order to go this route, you'll need to pass the point in the game at which the Hall of the Vigilance is destroyed. And one last matter of business before we get started. I did receive a copy of this courtesy of the author, similar to how I got a review copy for Bard's College expansion. I personally don't think it impacts my judgment of these creations in the end, but I think it's still very important to disclose that I got this for free. Oh, I feel rested. That's good. That's a good sign. That's a great way to start this off. You know, it's a positive note. I'm in a little bit of a nightmare, but at least I feel good. Read Lost Key. Where's the damned key? I had the teeth securely locked away in the safe, but now the key is gone. Retrace my steps. I had it before I went to prepare my meal. I know that much. I guess my question is, whose teeth were you keeping in the safe? Which safe are we talking about, too? This is nice because it does now give us, an introduction to one of the clans, into, one of the new groups that we're going to experience, that we're going to interact with, that we can choose to join. Oh. Ominous key, okay. Cold soul gem. This place is a little ominous. Little cold, little ominous. We have the torch, but still, I feel a little creeped out. Chilled vampire dust. Oh, I see where this is going. The cold safe. We're gonna create the cold key using these ingredients, because we have the cold soul gem and the cold vampire dust. Some ingredients appear to be missing. Yup. Alright. Got it. The ice vampires. The Volkihar, the legendary ice vampires dwelling below the surface of the water, dragging their victims through the ice without breaking it. To have such powers, I would never hunger again. And why should it be restricted to them? Vampire dust, ice wraith teeth, my special soul gem, and a few choice spells to modify the ingredients. The Bloodfire amulet may have rejected me, but in turn, I shall become the first Cold Blood. Well, does anyone have any ice wraith teeth laying around? Okay, well-cooked key. Got it, there we go. Potion of Cold Blood. Oh, added, hey. Imagine if you didn't even think this was a nightmare up until now. Imagine if just up until this point you just went, yeah, I think someone abducted me. I don't think I'm dreaming, I think, you know, someone brought me here. This is when you would start to realize that, no, not real. Your vampire blood boils in the sun, and I am just out and about here in the middle of nowhere. A nightmare, nothing more. I feel a craving for blood. Are the dreams tied to my vampirism? Will this happen every time I sleep? Prepare yourself and sleep again. Okay. So one thing I really like about this plays into the whole vampire dream experience. Because, you know, in Oblivion, in Morrowind, when you become a vampire, you begin to have those dreams. And they're always written, they're always, you know, just text-based, but they're really cool and also kind of terrifying. So the fact that we're kind of getting a play on that, but now playable, like, that's really, really cool. Alright, and we also have the Potion of Cold Blood. Now can breathe underwater for 30 seconds, resist 10% of frost damage for 60 seconds, invisibility for 20 seconds, equivalent to feeding on human blood for vampires. So that's nice. So it still acts as a potion of blood for us, along with the other benefits as well. Now, fortunately, that first dream wasn't as terrifying and dark as some of the written vampire dreams from Oblivion and Morrowind, but who knows, maybe they will be. Oh good, I'm rested again. Escape the dream again. Well, you know, I got through that first one pretty well. I feel pretty good about my experience with the first one. Oh, I gotta melt the ice this time, don't I? I want to see what it says. Tightly locked ice clusters in the keyhole. The ice will need to be melted before a key can be used. Madness. Coming to Skyrim was madness. Vardenfell was a land of fire and ash, not snow and ice. We will never survive here. Whenever I bite into a Nord, I half expect the blood to come out frozen. We never should have fled. Our clan has always prided itself on strength, on brute power. And now we run and hide from the burn and on day? Are you guys French? That seems like a French name. The clans of Skyrim will never accept us. We will be their prey as well. Cold, cold, cold. Skyrim is nothing but cold. I don't care which Daedra answers my prayers. Just give me warmth. Magic. Yes, magic. Magic will chase away the cold. I still have a bit of that special dwarven oil hidden away, and a few of those augmented fire salts. If I combine those with a strong source of magicka, I can drive away this chill. A source of magicka, that soul gem. All I need to do is fill it. Moloch Ball, hear my prayers, accept this sacrifice. Well, thank you for the gem, and thank you for the detailed instructions. Oh, we got fancy baskets here. Oh, because they're from Morrowind. Yeah, and there you go, Vampires of Vardenfell, Volume 1 as well. Yeah, because this is the clan hailing from Vardenfell. Only a fool approaches the altar of Baal without a sacrifice. Sorry, I'm working on it still. We're getting there. Doors opened elsewhere. False back panel. I need to find the fire salts. Are they going to be hiding in one of the baskets? Because that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. That's what I'm thinking right now. Oh, here we go. It was overturned. I didn't see it at first. Superheated fire salts. Alright. Oh, I think I found it. Yep. Yeah, there you go. You're trying to hide from me. I see you. I had a feeling when I saw all the baskets. Like, I had a slight feeling about that. Yeah, so I still need to combine them, as it were. Alright, I spent way too long trying to find this. This is how I open it up. There's a hidden button on the bottom of the table. Oh, I'm like a bank teller. Someone's trying to rob the bank, and this is how we get into the vault. Got it. I was I was losing my mind. I was like, what am I doing? What am I missing? Got it. Oh. There we go. Now, what do we have here? The logs are cold but dry. With the right kindling, some oil, some fire salts, and a soul gem to serve as a supply of magicka, this could sustain a fire, though judging by the unnatural chill around the logs, ordinary ingredients will not suffice. Which is why I have, you know, superheated fire salts, filtered dwarven oil, all of that. Okay, defiled human heart. I have a feeling Moloch Ball will like that. That seems like his kind of thing. You're a little hungry, weren't you? You were a little hungry. You needed that snack. Alright, and now... boom. Charred flesh added. Oh, and it melted everything. Look at that. I was wondering if maybe it was going to give me like a superheated torch that I'd carry around, but that works too. Now that the whole room's on fire, yeah, let's get out of here. I love the, you know, detail, like, oh, all the ice melted and everything too. The table is back down because the ice is gone. It's a very good touch. Good morning yet again. Now, where am I this time? Wait, where am I is right. Oh, God. A little blurry vision, you know. Sorry. I've been wandering. I've just been walking around. Dreams are gonna be more severe. Hopefully this is the end of them. Well, you know, these things tend to go in threes. So hopefully this will be the last one. Okay, and there's my charred flesh. Restores 2 points of health. Damn. All that work and I only get 2 points of health. Oh. You know what? Maybe let's go back to the ice one. Ooh. Maybe let's go back to the ice stream. Oh, God. I think we need a HEPA filter in here. We really need a HEPA filter in here. Are you enjoying your dreams, fledgling? They say a vampire can never know a night's rest. Observing your explorations has been amusing. Few fledglings remain lucid in their first nightmares. I've taken the liberty of rearranging the stream for you. You have a sharp mind, but a vampire must have even sharper fangs. I'm gonna leave the note there in case I need it for later. Hi there, how are you? I like to think that he's leaving me the flesh, the blood, and everything, so, you know, so I can take care of myself. A little bit of self-care, you know? Yeah, need the key. I'm intentionally not picking anything up yet. I do like this. You know, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I can't find a hidden button, but I can pick up on, you know, context clues like that very quickly. I don't think I want to go in there. Somehow I don't think that's the solution. Somehow I don't think that's gonna help me. Alright, I'm gonna start taking a few things. Possibly against my better judgment, but... yeah, I'm mainly trying to figure out. They said sharper fangs, and the fact that there's there's two swords here. You know, he has his ancient Nord sword, and I have a dwarven sword. The dwarven sword is sharper than the ancient Nord sword. Sharper fang. Right? Oh. Oh, there's someone in there. Hello? Were you there before? Did I not notice you before? Do I want to talk to them? Do I want to speak to them? I gave you the dwarven sword. I somehow feel that's not right. Also, one thing that just occurred to me. This is locked. That's locked, but what about this? Can I just go out into the dream world? Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm being foolish. I was so fixated on the window when it's literally, oh, you know, when one, I guess in this case, when one window closes, another door opens. We're gonna flip it a little bit. It's a slight flip of the situation. Yeah, here I am so fixated, so worried about the window. There was literally a door right in front of me, and I didn't think about that at all. Got a spider statue there. Interesting. Oh, hello. So... I think this is meant to just be like a fight through the dream world rather than me trying to figure out like, oh, sharper fangs, and I was assigning value to the swords. I think it literally just meant sharper fangs as in, hey, go fight. Well, that's not creepy at all. Shrouded key. Alright. So ignore my whole thing of like, okay, the sharper fang is the dwarven sword and trying to do all that. Nope. It does make me wonder what that blind person in the burning room is, though. Are they still there? Yeah, they're still there. They're still hanging out. That must be my observer. That must be my admirer. Oh.
Hey. Finally awake, are you?
I've heard that before.
Don't try to move yet. Looks like you had one hell of a nightmare to have walked all the way here. You're a lucky one. Most fledglings wander off into the woods during their first dreams. They go feral before they ever have a chance to feed. But your instincts have guided you well. For they have taken you to the doors of Cronvangr Hall.
I heard a dragon, so can we move this
Since
along?
the days of Iskramor, the Nords of Skyrim have feared the fangs of the Cronvangr. Join us and you will never again lack for blood. Never again will you be forced to cower in the shadows. For we are the rulers of the night.
Good speech, Volkihar.
Oh, there we go.
Are you trying to recruit this fledgling into your clan? Or sell them a horse? Really now? Are the Cronvangr so desperate for members that you'll personally invite any fledgling you see sleepwalk past your cave?
Well, isn't
and
that
all
what you're
that
here to
talk
do?
of your glory days. Did you mention that those days were back in the Second Era?
Yelker! You dare bring the stench of your Quara blood to our home?
Calm down, Volkihar. I'm not here to fight. I just saw this poor, lost fledgling and wanted to help them avoid making an unfortunate choice. For all Volkihar's talk, the Cronvangr are has-beens. The clans of Skyrim no longer respect them. Go ahead and indulge the old man's ramblings. But if you want to join a clan with true strength, the Quora await you in Pine Moon Cave.
Damn, I'm popular here, aren't I? I will say I do like their armor. They got a little bit of a dramatic flair. They got a nice look to them, you know? Decide your allegiance. Oh. A clanless vampire cannot survive, but which clan should I join? Well, you know what they say, when in Skyrim. First route I'm gonna take, the first path I'm gonna take is with Clan Cronvangr.
Damn Yelker. Following our fledglings as they dream.
Yeah, you're a fledgling. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I haven't decided yet. Who was that?
Yelker. Head of the Quara clan.
The Quara clan?
A clan from Vardenfell that fled here after the Red Year. They're nothing but violent brutes. They have no cunning, no honor. They are a disgrace to all who call themselves vampires.
They got style. Why shouldn't I join the Quara?
Join those invaders. The Quara are rats. Brainless brutes whose rivals drove them out of Vardenfell.
I thought the Ash did.
They cower in their cave, hiding behind dwarven scraps and telling themselves they are warriors. We will purge Skyrim of their taint soon enough.
Well, tell me more about the Cronvangr.
We are one of the oldest and grandest clans in all of Skyrim. In our glory days, no Nord dared venture out at night for fear of our fangs. From the time of the Grey Host through the Oblivion Crisis, we were the undisputed leaders of all Skyrim's clans. Since the Oblivion Crisis and the rise of the Vigilance, our numbers have dwindled. But we still hold the honor of the clan in our hearts.
Have the Cronvangr lost their influence?
Mind your tongue, fledgling.
Fair.
You insult the honor of the clan.
Very fair. I'm making a really poor first
I see
impression.
in your eyes the truth. The Nords of Skyrim no longer tell tales of the mighty Cronvangr. No, it is true. The glory days of the clan are behind us. Many of our kin have fallen to hunters to rival clans, to their own hunger. But do not think the clan has become weak. We are hunters. We are Cronvangr. We will rise again, and we will destroy those who challenged us.
Well, I shall join the Cronvangr clan.
A clan is not something one joins on a whim. Are you truly ready to commit yourself to us?
I am certain.
You've made a wise choice. Head into the cave. The door to Cronvangr Hall will open for you. Mind the spiders and strays. Good for keeping out intruders, but they won't recognize your scent yet either. I'll meet you inside once I'm certain Yelker hasn't left any spies behind.
Oop, they just vanished.
Not now. We'll talk inside.
Alright, in I go. Well, the other way he sees it is if I die to spiders and everything in, Cronvangr Cave, then really I'm not cut out to join their clan anyway. So this is a secondary test of sorts, in a way. It's a good thing I can see that button. I couldn't see the others. That one I had, though. That one I was aware of. Also, it's it's a vanilla button. That button I'm pretty sure was already there, because, yeah, this is where the original vampire hideout, the original vampire clan was. Man, you guys had no way of knowing. You guys didn't realize that other vampires were hanging out here, but you weren't cool enough to make the cut. Now were you? Find a key to the spider cage. I'll have to go back for that. Is that miscellaneous? Oh, no, sorry. That's from Pets of Skyrim. That's from Creation Club. I never played that. I never actually did anything with that, to be honest.
Good. You made it.
I'm ready to be part of the clan. Tell me about the clan.
Oh, the clan spans thousands of years. What do you want to know?
Tell me of the history of the clan.
The origins of the clan have been lost to history. As long as any can recall, the old holds of eastern Skyrim were ruled by the Spider Clan. Some say we grew from a Mephala cult. Others, that the first Cronvangr was a member of Ysgramor's 500 companions. Whatever the truth, none can deny that the Cronvangr have been a part of Skyrim for millennia. Fjotred led the clan from the middle of the Second Era until his murder after the Oblivion Crisis. Once our rivals are crushed, we will regain our old position once more.
How long have you been Broodfather?
Broodfather? Only since the late Third Era. But I have been Cronvangr since the Second.
How did you join the Cronvangr?
I was young, rash, proud. I thought myself the greatest hunter in Skyrim, and drunkenly proclaimed as much most nights. One night, a stranger challenged me to prove it. He said a dangerous creature lurked in Cronvangr Cave, and dared me to hunt it.
Oh,
It was a trap,
there you go.
of course. The stranger was Fjotred, broodfather of the Cronvangr. He ambushed and turned me, but he did not see me as prey. He saw me as an ally.
I do see the spider
Fjotred
influence in
said
your
that he
outfits.
was looking for new members to replace the Cronvangr that had been slain in recent wars. He saw my skill, my strength. But most importantly, he saw that I conducted myself with honor. That was what made me fit to be a Cronvangr.
And how did you become Broodfather?
Our leader was murdered, betrayed by one we trusted. When Fjotred was broodfather of the clan, two of us stood beside him. I organized the hunts, and Vidmar handled our security. It was a cloudless day, bright, sunny. Most of the clan was asleep. I remember it clearly because that was the day Vidmar let the vampire hunters in.
Ooh.
He had already convinced several of the spiderlings to join him. To create a better Cronvangr, free of our notions of honor. We slew the hunters and drove off Vidmar. But Fjotred was slain in the fighting. He sacrificed himself so that the clan could live.
What happened to Vidmar then?
He escaped. Ran off with his surviving minions. He and his so-called clan hide in the shadows, moving from cave to cave to avoid our pursuit. But he cannot hide forever.
And why don't we just wipe out the Quora?
In the old days, when the clan's dominance was unquestioned, we would have. But now, we must be more cautious. Our numbers are low, and we lack the support of the other clans. Attacking, unprovoked, could jeopardize our standing with the other clans. Which is not a risk we can afford to take, yet.
Well, I'm ready.
Let us make your membership official. Are you prepared to take the oath of the Cronvangr?
I am.
The Cronvangr are not mere brutes. We hunt like our symbol, the frostbite spider.
Venom.
The spider climbs.
Lots of legs.
It lays traps. It stalks its prey in the darkness. It works alongside its allies. So too do the Cronvangr hunt. With the finesse of the spider, not the brute force of the troll. There is honor in a well-crafted hunt. Stalking your prey with stealth and guile shows respect for your prey, and elevates you above a mere beast. Will you embody the ways of the spider? Will you hunt honorably, with stealth and cleverness?
I am. I do like that they're still giving you options throughout to be like, I'm not sure yet, but yes.
Do you swear to follow our ways, respect our traditions, to aid your clanmates and hold the well-being of the clan above yourself?
I swear it.
Then by my right as Broodfather, in the name of our ancestors, I declare you a spiderling of the Cronvangr.
Fitting.
You are one of us now. Go and speak with the others. They're your clan now. Your family. Best to avoid getting off on the wrong foot with them.
Okay, introduce yourself to Rakoslad, to Velfred, to Narina Evicus. Namasur Alskaven. Alskaven, wait a second. I know that as a, well, that's a Redguard name. Alskaven, I could have sworn I know that name in particular. It's probably a larger Redguard family, is why. But right now I'm just drawing a little bit of a blank on it. Okay, so the spider statue that I saw in the dream was making mention to Clan Cronvangr. And then what it is that the Dwarven Ruin that I saw, the Dwarven Sword and anything, that was making more mention specifically to the Quara clan. Got it. Listen, Clan Volkihar, they have the Death Hounds. You guys, you got spiders.
Need hunt with honor.
I was just curious to see if the guards, well, I wasn't going to say generic, but you know, the new nameless
How can I
NPCs
assist?
would have anything to say. Hey, do you mind if I wake you? Oh no, this is closed. I can open it. I am able to open it as they sleep. Sorry about this, but
You're the newcomer? Don't look so impressive to me.
I'm not. Looks can be deceiving.
Don't get defensive, Spiderling. We're both newcomers compared to the rest of the clan. May as well pretend to get along.
Alright, well, you know, I feel like by the end of this we'll be fast friends. Good morning.
Welcome to the Cronvangr, Spiderling.
Well, it's good to meet you. Nope. Not pleased?
Don't get me wrong, Spiderling. The Cronvangr need new members if we're to survive. But I've seen too many eager new Spiderlings die on their first mission. Survive long enough. Maybe then I'll bother learning your name.
You know, if you're bad with names, just say so. I'm pretty bad with them myself. Knock knock, good morning.
Welcome, Spiderling. Good to have you with us.
You seem a little cheerier. You know, so I like you.
Ha! No surprise there. A well-stocked cave sure beats sleeping in the wilds.
Hey, I have a house.
The name's Rakoslad. I coordinate all our hunts. Care for the spiders, too. Don't mind all of Vilkoslak's speeches about honor. The real matter is simple. Care for the clan, and the clan will care for you.
So when do I get my, when do I get my coffin, you know? Good morning.
Ah, newcomer. It's a pleasure to officially meet you.
I'm pleased to meet you too.
So polite. I think we'll get along just fine. Here, you're one of us now. You should have this.
The Cronvangr amulet. What is this?
My specialty. Before I became a vampire, I was a respected mage. Now I use those skills to help the clan. The enchantment on that amulet will let you return to our hall whenever you wish.
Oh, okay.
Though, if you prefer to cast the spell yourself, rather than rely on an enchantment, help yourself to a spell tome.
Got it. So, a little bit of a Morrowind vibe with the amulet of divine intervention, stuff like that.
Need something?
So let me take a look at that real fast. The Cronvangr amulet, and it is a new model and texture too. Look at that. When worn, grants a power that allows you to instantly return to Cronvangr Hall so long as you're outdoors and not in combat. Okay, so I like that in the sense that it's not that equipping it immediately teleports you back, but instead it gives you access to the power.
Done with your introductions?
Yes, I am done for now. I think I've met everyone with a name.
Not all are hunters and guards, I assume. But they've yet to earn their full membership.
It's talking about
You've
you right
joined
there.
us at a momentous time, Spiderling. We will soon begin my plan to restore the status of the clan, to regain the loyalty of the others. But it is not time, not just yet. I have a few details to sort. Until then, speak with your clanmates. Help in their duties. All have responsibilities to the clan. Narina keeps us stocked with blood and magic. Rakoslod cares for the spiders and organizes the hunts. Velfred ensures rival clans cannot threaten us, and Namasur keeps track of would-be vampire hunters. I'm sure they'd all appreciate your help. If you show them your worth, they may even request your aid for special tasks.
Complete tasks for the Cronvangr. So one thing that I do want to mention real quick, because I thought this was interesting, and I think this might be the first time that I've seen this in a creation. Obviously, creations can't require SKSE, SkyUI, and so on. However, if you do have SKSE and SkyUI, there will be a Blood and Snow option under your mod configuration menu. And there's a debug menu, which I'm not going to, do any of that. But under configuration, you can skip the intro and go directly to clan selection, for repeat playthroughs. And you can also change how many Radiant quests you need in order to move things forward. So, in order to do, main quest 1, we need to do 3 Radiant quests. For quest 2, another 3. For quest 3, another 4. And then miscellaneous required Radiant quests for special quests. Okay, that says 5. I was trying to see just because with the font replacer it's a little tricky to see. So 5, 10, and that's going to be 15 and 20. So that's kind of nice. That's one of those bonus features. That's one of those bonus additions where that will make replaying it a lot easier. Since this is my first time playing, I will do the Radiants. That way I get a better idea of what Radiant quests there are. But when we go back and we play for Clan Quora or for the Vigil Stendarr, I might, reduce that just to move things along.
How can I assist?
How can I help the clan?
Ah, good timing. Our stock of blood potions is running rather low. As it happens, one of our rivals just got quite a stock of them. Shall we lighten their load?
Sure.
Wonderful. That will be very helpful. I'll mark what you need to know.
Blood drive, there we go.
Need something?
I feel like the only better way you could go with that is if you had named it Blood Bank or something. Still works very well.